The war with yourself. You've been lying to yourself for a long time. You sit in the quiet moments of the night, or in the early hours of the morning before the world wakes up, and you see it. You see the version of your life that could be. It's vivid. It's detailed. You know the exact shape of the success you want. You know the weight of the trophy, the look of the bank account, the feeling of the skin on your own body when you finally respect the person in the mirror. You have the vision. You have the map. You know exactly what you want. So, why are you still sitting there? The world is full of people who are getting ready to get ready. They are the architects of unfinished bridges. They are the writers of unwritten books. They are the entrepreneurs of businesses that only exist in a folder on their desktop. You are currently one of them. You are an expert at the pregame. You have researched the tools. You have watched the tutorials. You have bought the gear. You have told your friends about your big plans because the hit of dopamine you get from talking about it is almost as good as the hit you get from doing it. But talking is a trap. Talking is a drain on the reservoir of energy you need to actually move. We call it a lack of courage, but let's call it what it really is, an obsession with comfort. You are more in love with the safety of your current misery than you are with the uncertainty of your future greatness. You've made a deal with the devil. You've agreed to stay small, stay safe, and stay quiet as long as you don't have to face the possibility of being judged. You are terrified of the day one version of yourself. The version that is clumsy, the version that doesn't know what they're doing, the version that people might laugh at. But here is the truth that no one wants to tell you. The day one version of you is the only one that matters. The day 1000 version, the expert, the master, the success story. That person is just a ghost if you don't allow yourself to be the amateur first. You are trying to skip the embarrassment. You are trying to bypass the struggle. You want the crown without the thorns.
It doesn't work that way.
The universe does not give out prizes for potential. It only pays in the currency of finished work. Think about the clock. It is the only thing in this life that is truly fair. It ticks at the same speed for the billionaire and the beggar. It ticks at the same speed for the person who is building an empire and the person who is watching Netflix for the 4th hour today. Every second that passes is a piece of your life that you will never, ever see again. You are literally burning the most precious resource in existence to buy another hour of waiting. What are you waiting for? A sign? A feeling? A bank balance? A permission slip from the world? If you're waiting to feel like it, you've already lost. High performers don't feel like it most of the time. They feel tired. They feel anxious. They feel like staying in bed. The difference between them and you is that they have divorced their actions from their feelings. They do the work because the work needs to be done, not because their mood is right. If you only work when you're inspired, you will be surpassed by the person who works when they're miserable. Courage isn't a bolt of lightning that hits you while you're sitting on the couch. Courage is a flame that is sparked by the friction of movement. You have to start moving in the dark. You have to take the first step before the path is lit. You have to trust that the ground will appear beneath your feet. And if it doesn't, if you fall, then you get up and you fall forward. A fall forward is still a gain in distance. Look at your hands. Look at your life. Is this it? Is this the sum total of why you were put on this earth? To pay bills and wait for the weekend? To scroll through the lives of people who actually had the balls to start? You are a spectator in a game where you were meant to be the MVP. You are watching the highlight reels of others while your own film is sitting in a canister, unexposed and rotting. The pain of discipline is a whisper. It's the small sting of waking up early. It's the slight discomfort of saying no to a distraction. But the pain of regret? The pain of regret is a scream. It is a heavy, leaden weight that sits on your chest when you realize that the window of opportunity has slammed shut. It is the realization that you had the talent, you had the dream, and you had the time, and you wasted it all because you were afraid of a little bit of sweat. You think you have time. That is the greatest lie of the human condition. You think you'll do it next year. You think you'll start when the kids are older, or when the job is stable, or when the moon is in the right phase. But next year is just a graveyard for dreams. The only time that has any power is now. The only moment you can actually control is this one. The person you want to be is currently being held prisoner by the person you are. You have to be willing to kill your current self to let that new person be born. You have to sacrifice the comfort, the ego, the excuses, and the rational reasons for staying still. You have to become a fanatic. You have to become obsessed with the process, not just the result. People will tell you to take it easy. People will tell you don't burn yourself out. Listen to me. Most people aren't at risk of burning out. They are at risk of rusting out. They are decaying from lack of use. They are like a high-performance engine that has been left in a garage for 20 years. The oil has turned to sludge. The parts are fused together. They aren't resting. They are dying. You were built for the road. You were built for the climb. You were built to solve problems, to overcome obstacles, and to create things that didn't exist before you got here. When you stay still, you are violating your own nature. That's why you're unhappy. Your unhappiness isn't a problem to be medicated. It's a signal to be followed. It is your soul telling you that you are living a life that is too small for you. So, stop overcomplicating it. You don't need a 10-step plan. You don't need a strategy session. You need to do the thing you've been avoiding. You know exactly what that thing is. It's the task that makes your stomach turn when you think about it. It's the phone call you don't want to make. It's the gym session you've been skipping. It's the first page of the project.
Do it now.
Not in an hour. Not after you check your email. Not after you set the mood. Do it while you're annoyed. Do it while you're scared. Do it while you're convinced it's going to fail. Just do it so that you can say you are no longer a person who stands still. The world is waiting for you to show up. Not the perfect you. Just the you that shows up. Because the you that shows up is 1,000 times more powerful than the you that stays home and dreams. This is your life. It is not a dress rehearsal. The lights are on. The cameras are rolling. The audience is waiting. You are the lead actor, the director, and the writer. What are you going to do with the next 20 minutes? What are you going to do with the next 20 years? Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. The fear is the compass. If you're afraid of it, it's because it's important. If it didn't matter, you wouldn't be scared. Run toward the fear. Embrace the discomfort. Build the life you saw when you closed your eyes.
Start. Now.